Hello, hello. Let me get everything going here so I can see everybody's chats on the side. Refreshing. There I am. Alrighty. See my lovely face on the screen. So put this right here. Top chat, live chat. I can see everybody chatting. Okay. When we get there. Move this over. Not there. We are a minute early, so I'm just gonna chill and hang out for a second, make sure everything is good to go, nothing's cutting in and out or anything, and that'll be fun as soon as we get everything settled and on track. And as we are talking, I am now a sponsor at the upcoming Planner Palooza event in California. Yay! Fun times. Let's see. Let's see when that is. Um, mhm. New post. That one is going to be Saturday, October 4th. It is going to be a at Rancho Cucamonga. Oh, I want to go. Maybe I want to go. Do I want to go? Oh my gosh, maybe I want to go. Saturday, October 4th from 10 to 7. Let's see. Not giving me an update. Hi, Jen. Enter the contest. I'm just trying to get information on this. Okay, wait. Shop now. Okay. Wait, where do I get the tickets? Where's the tickets? All events. Events. Girl, click on the events. Hello. Hey, Jen. Jess is number one top fan. Okay, so I'm just gonna let this roll. That is super cool. I just got like tagged in the post for the sponsorship. So now I'm sponsoring for Plannerpalooza's October event in California, Toy Artist Planners, which is gonna be next. Jess is a favorite. I have favorites here. um, Plannerpalooza, DC PlannerCon for next year 2026. I am also sponsoring Tory Artist Planners, and then I am also doing Planner Boss PDC at the end of the month. So all this fun stuff going on. Let me just reposition myself here. Um, my foot is still acting a little funny. So if you're watching this after the fact, hi. Um, my name is Amanda, and I am walking around, not walking around, with a broken foot, trying to continue with all this planning stuff and all the shop stuff and all that fun stuff. Um, yeah, in pretty much a boot or a hard cat. Well, not a hard cast, but soft cats. Um, so if you see me having like making any weird faces, it is just my foot acting up. So just ignore that. If you want more details on that, you can go into the VIP page on Facebook, the Charming Dreams VIP Facebook, which is in the description on the bottom. Um, I will fix that for you, Jen. I will fix that. If you're in the live chat right now, um, just a little bit of chitty chatties. We will try and see if we can make the mods also fans. That would be super fun. I still have to like research into all of this YouTube stuff and whatnot. This feels weird being here after not being here for 2 weeks. Have I not done a live in 2 weeks? Have I not done live in 2 weeks, 3 weeks? How long has it been? It's been some time, hasn't it? Alrighty. So, life updates. We have new stuff coming out. I guess we'll talk about that first, and we'll just like preview almost all the things that are coming out. I do have still some stuff that is cutting right here, and some stuff that I need to print over here. I'm not going to do that while we're on camera though, because it does get really loud. So we'll just go through what I have here. I missed two of these. Yeah, so this is really weird to be back after like almost 3 weeks of not chatting with all of you. But we're here. It is kind of on a slower side. I know everybody has a lot of things going on with life this week. It is summer. I hope you're all staying hydrated. Be sure you're drinking your water. I just refilled mine. Just regular water. Everybody take a sip. It'd be fun if I had somebody else on live with me. But we'll do that later. We'll worry about that later. Okay, so first off, I mean, like I already chatted with some of us earlier about this. Christmas in July is coming out on Wednesday. The Nightmare box is coming out on Wednesday, as well as Fall Part 1. So that's going to be really exciting. I have a lot of it here. Quick little preview, I guess we'll do that. Since I have it all out, and then I just basically need to take pictures of this stuff. So let's just get into it. First off, I do have our Dollar Buddies coming in for the Christmas season, for the holidays. Christmas in July. Wow, words. Christmas in July. So these are going to be our little buddies for that. Aren't they so adorable? They're very cute. I love them. They're so cute. Um, there is like we have our Santa there and our snowman, reindeers. We got some bells, some flowers, nutcrackers, Christmas trees, all that kind of fun stuff. Um, then we have peekaboos. So these can go on the sides of your planner. Say like you have a border, they can like pop out right on the side of the border, or you can have them like just accent as a separate line for your planners or for when you're journaling. Cute little box stuff right there. So cute. Goes with the little buddies. Round one is also going to include, well, round one of Christmas, because actual Christmas isn't going to come out for another month, August, ending of August. So this is just like a little teaser for that. Labels are coming back. I know it's backwards because I have it on selfie mode, but we have the little labels. This is the same as the buddies, so you can get your gift labels at the same time. I used to do gift tags, but I don't have like space for all that kind of stuff right now. So we'll see. Maybe I'll bring back gift tags. Um, but as of right now, we have the gift labels. We also have two separate borders. I don't remember if I sneak peeked this or not, but we do have two separate borders. First border. Hold on, Sam's Club is telling me something. Let me just put. This is the first round of borders. They're like little washi strips, but they're just borders. You can pull them off, and they're just going to be in this design. Super cute. And then the second borders is going to be right here. So this is a little more traditional. We have like the bells and candy canes and whatnot. Um, little garlands. So a little more traditional. So we have two of those. And next we are going to go over the brand rep and mine little special kits. So each rep for Charm and Dreams has their own little kit, and we're gonna have a little competition coming up during the release and Christmas in July where each rep is going to promote their kit. This is Ray's. She's got hot chocolate. She loves hot chocolate, and then her favorite colors is like a little mint color and pink together. So this is the same kit as the $5 kit. It's a 6-page kit. We have like the check boxes and all of that. Then we have regular boxes, and then we have little strips and that. So that's gonna be Ray's, which is super cute. And then if you go onto the VIP page or if you catch them in any of their social media, then you can find their code and use their code, buy their kit, and then the rep that has the most sales off of their kit at the ending of Christmas in July gets something fun. So just that. This is going to be Lindsay's. Well, this is Lindsay's. She loves all the traditional stuff. So we got the traditional red and greens. These are cookies. So we got the gingerbread cookie, we got a little stocking cookie, Christmas trees, and she also loves hot chocolate. So that's gonna be her kit. So cute. So cute, so cute. All the boxes. So it's not just a white box border, it's a little on the like grayish side, just a little bit. So cute. Let me just put this back in order so I don't mix it up because I will mix this up. Here we go. Like that. So that's Lindsay's. Um, Jess has cookies as well, but hers is a little different. So cute. And then hers has like a little saying on it. It says like gingerbread and sweet Christmas. It's so cute. So you can actually mix and match. Yes, so if you're gonna get any of the reps kits, be sure to use their code so you can it can count towards their competition. So cute. And then we have Jen's, and Jen's is a little more on the blue side. I know those were like a lot of pinks, but Jen's is cardinals, which is really cute because it can be universal for not just Christmas, but it can be used for winter time. So that it's like a longer period. You can use these for all different types of, you can plan it during January, February, even when spring starts to come out, when the cardinals start coming back, all that kind of pretty stuff. And this is like more blues, just super cute. Love it. Don't mind my hair, but she's a mess. I've been a mess. We're a mess. I'm here though, so that's all that matters. Next one is gonna be Dolores. Dolores is very greenery. She loves her foliages. So we made her a cute little greenery kit with like gold. So this one is very regal as well. And then this one can also be used like for the winter time and stuff too. Very cute. Very cutesy. And then for my favorite one of all, which I'm also participating in my own competition because I want to win my own stuff. This is my lights. So it's all pastel-y. This is so Charm and Dreams vibe. I'm gonna go turn it this way since it's moving this way, but it's all Charm and Dreams vibes here. We got string lights. We got some yellow in there, just like something a little brighter and pastel-y. And if you use the universal code Sweet Dreams and buy this one, then it'll go towards me. I'm cheating a little bit. It is. The holidays are hard when you're missing someone. So, for the Christmas in July, I have three here. I believe I have two more that I need to print. But the first one is Christmas trees for Christmas in July, and it's just the same 5 kit. The $5 kit with the 6 sheets, like so. Something clean, something not as, how would I say, not as in your face Christmas because it's just a little Christmas tree. But there we are. The next one is my favorite, Berry Christmas. And instead of Merry Christmas, is Berry Christmas. And we have our little bear here with their candy cane and presents, and of course your warm drink. I am actually not a warm drink drinker. I will drink hot chocolate, but I will drink iced coffee and like iced matcha in negative degree weather, or at least below freezing. We don't really get negatives here, but we do get like freezing. I will go outside with a cold matcha and do that. Who else? Who else? Are you a hot drink drinker or are you a cold drink drinker? Because I'll do hot, but I would definitely prefer cold. I do like apple cider. What is the that hot apple cider? I love that though. Yes, I am cold coffee. And then of course you can't go wrong with some plaid. So we have Halloween. Oh, my brain is on Halloween already. That's next. We have holiday plaid, Christmas plaid, which can be universal. You can break this up into actually like 3 different kits, depending on how much you're going to use or how little you're going to use or whatnot. But to organize stuff and whatnot, I think that's a great universal kit to go with. We do have some new numbers coming out. Actually, I think this one is done. Yep, we have some new numbers coming out, which is a Mary font. We have numbers, and then we have our days and our months. So it's a completely new font. But if you need to redate anything, or if you want to just change it up with a cute little font, we got these instead of the normal rainbow font that I usually use. So that's super cute. This one actually, I'm going to modify this. This seems really tiny here. We're going to do 6 months to read, 5 months to read date instead of 6 because these are super tiny. They're going to end up lost and like all over the place instead of actually being used. So I resized that already. But these numbers you can use to read date or use like on your verticals and stuff, and it'll fit perfectly. Super fun. Next up, we have, I'm going to take a break from kits. We do have some kits that are coming, but I'm going to take a break from the kits. Um, oh, still for Christmas? Oh, why do I have this? This is not Christmas. I'm going to put this over here. 1 second. We do have also mini numbers. So we have this one. It's a penguin. There's also snowflakes and something else. But penguin and snowflakes. I believe it's pink snowflakes. Blue snowflakes. One of them. So that's also numbers. For our dollar buddies that are coming in, this is going to be a long chat. I guess we're having a long chat about this. We have bowling balls. We have sports coming in. I know the school time is coming. I'm so sorry. I failed. I was supposed to have these out like months ago, and then I just totally went over my head. So we have bowling balls. We have some tennis balls, volleyball, football. Ew, that is kind of blurry. We got football. There is golf. And we have soccer. What do I feel like I'm doing like a live streaming like TikTok by this thing rather than just like showing off a preview? Is this what the people in the other countries do? Like, when they're like, here's this clothing, 40 seconds, and then the next clothing, and then the next bag and stuff. Is that that's kind of like where we're at? We got baseball, and we got basketball coming in. So adorable, right? Love it. I'm gonna skip over this next little bit. It's a little something special. So I'm gonna skip that and you'll see it when you see it when it goes on the website. I do have all the balls. Alrighty, so coming in with the why does it say therapy on this? Oh, good thing we're going through all of this because it says therapy. Hold on, let me draw a line through this really quick so I don't. Huh, these should be therapy planner stickers actually. Or like you can just use them for journaling and stuff too. It doesn't have to be just planning. Put this back in here. But okay, so I'm gonna have to fix that. I'll put it on the side and remember later. Back to school time. We have back to school otter. And this is a Dollar Buddies. This is going to be a sampler kit for the back to school ones. And I have a few more summer. I have a summer back to school one as well. Those are going to be just as a sampler. I'm not going to do these as individual. You can request them if you wanted like a certain one of these as individuals. We can do that. But that's a lot of little itty bitties for a themed animal. I will have the otter lifestyles out coming up real soon, though. So, but these are just the back to school ones. The other back to school is a capybara. Same little cuties. Like we have the computer, and then we have science, and we have drinks, and then we have a green board, like a chalkboard. So this is another one, back to school. Sticking to our little fun animals, we have this one as lifestyles. I actually have two things of lifestyles. It's gonna be fun for the kids. I like kind of went out of hand with this whole like younger crowd situation here, but this is the capybaras for the lifestyle, and then I have a few more. But then you can see like the reoccurring theme. Like we have the pizza, and we have the I can't even see it from this side. Hold on. Let me flip this side over. So we have pizza, we have weightlifting, we have music, we have all the lifestyle stuff here. We even got a burger, some little foodie stuff. What else do we have? Yeah, there's a lot of foodie in this one, but we also have the computer. I do have one more thing of lifestyle, so you're gonna have to pick one or two or both because there's two sets of capybaras. One is more like fun lifestyle, and then the other one is more chores. Next up on the capybaras, we do have the summer collection. I know I'm so sorry I'm late to the party on this one, but this one is also just going to be a single sampler page, and it is all the things for summer. So we got a little capybara in the water, and we got one touring, and then this is my favorite right here on the bottom, the little capybara butt. That's my favorite. I love it. For the actual friends that are coming out, I know I'm loving it. The actual friends that are coming out, we have individual sheets for these, but I'm just gonna show the samplers. Aw, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that she's excited for the new stuff coming out. Um, the new animals that we have coming out is going to be the capybaras. We also have the Highland cows. So lifestyles, they're all going to have their individual sheets like sweeping and shopping, binge watching, self, what is it? Self-care day, laundry, trash, all that. It's going to be all individuals, but I'm just showing the samplers because it would take way too long if I were to show every single one. So we have all of those coming out. Highland as the new friend, the new buddy of the Dollar Friends Club. And so capybaras, Highland cows, and elephants. So the elephants are going to be in two parts. I have this elephant, and I also have a pink elephant. Same like the other ones. We have trash day, we have sick day, cardio, yoga, weightlifting, laundry, all of the little tasks for your little buddies. And they're coming to the Dollar Buddies part in the website. So when you go onto the Charm and Dreams website, charmdreams.com, You can go ahead and hop in there on the Dollar Buddies, and you're gonna have all of the different individual ones in there as well. So fun. Talking about jumping in there with the Dollar Buddies, how did nobody tell me that I did not have any trash day trash can icons in here? We had the samplers already put up here, and I thought I had all the individual ones for all of the tasks as a sampler. I did not realize that I didn't have trash cans on there. So the trash cans are up. Well, going up. It's going to be up on Wednesday. We have dry cleaners as well going up on Wednesday. This is so cute because like if you look really good, there's a little dry cleaner, like there's like a little washing machine and then the dry cleaner guy is standing in front of his shop. It's so hard to like focus on here. I'm going off of my phone, so it's kind of hard to see, but it's the cutest thing. Got me cracking up. We have recycling day because recycling is always important. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize I didn't have these on the website, and then I'm like, I have to put these up there. And then adding to the group is going to be a bucket and little sponge or whatever cloth you want to call it for your little cleaning wipe down days. You can even use this as like an addition to your car wash days if you're gonna like hand wash your car and stuff. All the different options. So cute. So cute. So that's there. There's that. I know I brought this up last time, but I didn't put it in there. You just want to plan cleaning. You're not gonna you're gonna just end up with me on the phone and we're gonna talk about we're gonna plan our cleaning. Just love it. So these again, the little camera and stuff and the Polaroids. I'm going to have these up. These are perfect for the journaling prompt, not the journaling prompts, but the like um self-love group prompts that I usually have every month that's been coming up. So July, I'm so sorry, I've been slacking. I'll get to that eventually, but for now, we have some of these just in case you want to do some like memory keeping or even just like a fun little spread. This is super cute. They are bigger than normal because these are like half sheets, and then these are my quarter sheets, so they are bigger, but they're perfect for like if you're doing some memory keeping or some bullet journaling or just some regular journaling as well. We are going to move over to our Halloween, I would say. Halloween is going to be coming out as well on Wednesday, so I do have these small numbers. So we have cobwebs here, blue cobwebs, and then we have pink skulls. If you look really good, they have little pink blush on them. So those are going to be with Halloween. I do have some other kits that are going to be coming as well, but I still have to print stuff before then. But this is going to be one of the $5 kits for Halloween. So we got a spooky boo and we got a pumpkin pie, all the fall stuff, getting ready for fall. So just gonna try and spread this out just a little bit, but just a little preview, just to get an idea of what's to come. I was working on the bear accessories, and I do have quite a bit of bear accessories goodies to come out. The first one that I had to make sure I got done because like Halloween and all that kind of fun stuff is the monsters kit. They look really good. We have Sully and Mike Wazowski. She's like gonna seriously be my favorite. I love Monsters Inc. So this is the little yeah, try not to drop it. But this is the little preview of those. That's gonna be available on Wednesday. Oh my gosh, we're still going. How are we still going? We're still going. Um Next up, I finally got to do let me see if I got everybody here. Okay. We have Hufflepuff, we have a Ravenclaw, we have a Slytherin, and we have Gryffindor. So I am working on these. I am also working on some cute little chibi numbers to go with our little kits. I know like everyone's been like, not everyone, but there's been a good number of people asking me when are these going to show up. So they're here. They're showing up on Wednesday, and they're $5 each. So it's going to be Slytherin, which I am a Slytherin, and then we have the Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw as well. And then we have some cute little chibi numbers, dating stickers, little icon stickers as well. So it's gonna be super, super cute to like mix and match and put them all together. So that's the outlet for that. I do have a little, I'm just gonna put these up there though. We have rubber duckies. We have a ducky and me. So it's baby ducky and rubber ducky. And then we also have the regular ducky. I do have a little piece of lint on the back of here. The regular ducky. And then the mommy ducky, like so. So that's going to be on the Dollar Buddies as well. Let's see what else we got going on here. And then coming to the shop, we have our charms. And you can choose between a bigger class for those bigger planners, or I have some plastic class to go for the happy planner. But I finally have the sugar cookies. You hang it from the top. Our sugar cookie friends. Almost done. It's kind of hard to see. But I'm just waiting on a few more of these candy beads right there to happen. And then we have our first round of polymer clay, handmade by me, of course. Planner charms coming to the shop. These are our circus cookies. I've been wanting to make circus cookie planner charms for like ever. And now it's happening. So there's that. It was supposed to be in the last release, but then I was waiting on those candy beads. So there we go for that. After all of that, let me see. I have this huge basket of stickers that I have to like go through and sort to make sure, you know, things are being shared and spoken about. And I think I got all of it. I think I got everything. So that's going to be for the release on Wednesday. I am still supposed to take everything lightly because I'm actually supposed to be on bed rest until Wednesday. And I haven't been. I've been chair resting instead. So yeah, I just can't stay still. I have to like be in my room and be doing something. I tried to bring my computer into my bedroom and like work from there and I just couldn't. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take my crutches and I'm gonna hobble myself all the way over to the other side of the house, like, literally, take my crutches, hobble myself all the way to the other side of the house and just make things happen. So that's where we're at with that. Coming out also, I was holding off on this for the Halloween Advent box. I was holding off on it for the ending of the month, but I got so excited I finished prepping the whole box. So the whole box is ready to go. It just needs to be printed and cut and we can get it going. So what I'm going to do is I'm getting distracted. Hold on. Hold on. Who just did that? I just got a notification. Who just did that? Where did they go? What's going on here? Um and this is why Jen went MIA in the group chat because she is being distracted on the website right now. The new stuff is not on the website just yet. But if you wanted to like get ready for all the stuff that I just showed a little preview and everything, you can go ahead and Jen did just place an order. Thank you so much, Jen. She actually placed two orders. That's why I got really confused because like the notifications on the top of my screen, my stream, on the top of my screen was like boom 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 and I'm like, "What the heck is that? Like what? What?" So, thank you for your order, Jen. I will be working on that in between me healing my foot um because yeah. That just threw me in a loop. Thanks, Jen. I had a feeling you were going to pull something off and distract me from the main um the main focus of this chat right here. So that worked. You get 10 points to Jen for that. Oh, we got some disc stuff in there too. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have a peek. Let's go have a peek into what we're planning. Oh, yay, we got some covers and they're coming in and okay, I love that. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that orders. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Um so anyways, back to what I was saying. The Halloween box is going to be coming out on Wednesday for pre-orders. Pre-orders is going to be good from mid-July until mid-August, and then they're going to ship. So instead of it being like a 2 week window for pre-orders, I'm going to make it a 4 week order for pre-orders. Unfortunately, the box, the Halloween Advent box, which is 31 days of kits, which is basically like 31 of these. Oh my goodness! I will make that happen. Can you put that in the notes and remind me of that request, please, so I don't forget or like send that to me somehow because I will forget. These guys right here is a $5 kit, and it's a advent box of 31 of these, and it's all like Halloween, true crime, and all that kind of things box and it's going to be under $100 for pre-order. So it's going to be so exciting. I'm so excited. I just actually these are going to be part of the charms in the planner charms for that box. So we have black cats and we have pumpkins, and these are going to be turned into planner charms. I know like they just look like little things right now, little charms right now, but basically it's going to go on a dangle with like some little other beads and whatnot, and they're going to turn into planner charms. And that's also going to be included in the Advent box that's coming up. So I'm so excited. I have like a bunch of them just getting ready here. There's also going to be a boo in there, a little spooky ghost planner charm as well. So you can like mix and match if you wanted to have all three of them on at the same time, you could do that. Or if you just wanted to do like individual and use this like use a black cat for like the non spooky season because you can use a black cat whenever. Then you can use the pumpkin for Halloween. You can use booze whenever too. You can use little spooky ghosts whenever you want to. So it's gonna be so much fun. That box is gonna be just the life of the party or the death of the party, maybe. I'm not too sure. It's gonna be one or the other, either the life of the party or the death of the party, which is gonna be a lot of fun. Gonna just love it. You're gonna love it. Okay, so I was hoping that we had like a few friends on here that wanted to get some info. They had some questions about like getting into planning and like what works and what doesn't be and like not getting overwhelmed. If anybody has any tips and want to drop that in the live chat. I don't think our friends made it today. I did like last minute decide to do a live today. I wasn't sure if my foot would be able to handle me being out and about as much as I am today with sitting and everything. I'm supposed to like have my foot elevated above my heart and all that situation. Um I don't think they're here. But if anybody has any tips on doing a mm, my all of my like files just decided to open up at once right here. If anybody has any tips on like how to not, yes, start by just writing. So yes, paper to pen. Get over the fear of paper to pen. Like basically what I was gonna chat about for that is I have my like notes right here. So start small, keep it simple. You know me, I love everything in bite size pieces. You know, you have a big goal, it gets really overwhelming, you want to break it down. I literally use so many composition books and memo pads and all this kind of stuff because I just that's one way to get started. I am a firm believer of bullet journaling more and checklists more than I am of actually planning. I know planning is a good outlet for like you get your whole planner, but it does get overwhelming. I mean, like I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have about like 10 planners up here, and I have a whole drawer of planners over in my closet over there. It does get overwhelming. And before you start looking for your permanent planner, take a piece of notebook, paper, take a composition book, take a notebook or whatnot, and write down what you want to use your planner for. Um, I'm seriously a bullet journal type of person. I love dot gritting. But yeah, look for like if you want to start planning, you want to plan, say you want to plan for birthdays, write that down. Make sure you go back into it and let's see what the comments have to say because my thing is not scrolling down. Here we go. Jen, you got to write on the spot. Birthdays, anniversaries, upcoming appointments. Just write it down first. You don't have to do all of this like fancy decorative. I know everybody has like those big, pretty flowers all over the place. You don't have to be a decorative planner. Um, let's see. Yes, I'm like trying to work my way up from that. Focus on what works for you. Yes, not trying to match others' layouts and everything. It's not a one in. Yep, your planner is not a one size fits all. Shouldn't be worrying about making it aesthetically pleasing. I mean, if it works for you, it gets really intimidating as like a person trying to get their life together and then you go on to YouTube and you see everybody making these like really pretty full floral all the stickers stuff and things like that. You don't have to spend $15 to $20 on a kit and make it overwhelming for yourself and then like not go back into it and look at it. So that's one of the things. Figure out when you're just using your regular notebooks and stuff like that and you're writing down all the things you want to remember. Oh, what is this? I thought there was like a note in there or something. The things you want to remember and see if it's like something you want to accomplish for the week, for the month, and then you can figure out if you just want a weekly planner, you want a monthly planner. Some people go as deep as doing a daily planner because they have to have their list of everything going down for the day, like from 8 to 9. You're traveling to work from 9 to 5. You're at work. After work, you got gym or you got like dance class or something. You got to pick up people and this and that. So it depends on how organized you need to be for your day. For me, what works is checklists more than weekly, daily stuff. So for me, I would just go bring out a checklist. Yes, don't commit to a planner. I would do like trials first before I'm still trying to figure everything out when it comes to my planners. Um, but I do like checklists a lot. So what I do, like just like from before, you've seen this spread before. The checklist of all the things that I need to get done. I write it all down, blah 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 blah. And then from there, once I'm done, cross it out, mark it off as done. So it doesn't have to be like some pretty. It doesn't have to be like a pretty spread with all the things on it. You want it to be functional for you, so you're going to use it. Um, and that's the whole point of Charm and Dreams. Yes, we do have fun and we do have like creative like situations and everything. And like this is for the prompts from last month. There's a lot of decorative stuff, but it doesn't have to be decorative if that's too intimidating. If you don't have the time to like play with stickers or like color code everything of that sort, you can just put things down into paper and see what works for you. There's so many layouts. I would check out Pinterest. I would Google. I would go on to social media sites and see what kind of, yes, pens are very important. I would go on to social media sites and see like what layouts work before committing, because some of these planners run like $75 for the year, and like you're gonna spend $75 on it. Next thing you know, you're in a D stash selling it for 20 because you can't use it. It doesn't work for your lifestyle. So one pen recently I fell in love with. Jen, you make a really good point about this whole pen situation. I got this pen. It's a Sarasa pen. It's a Zebra Sarasa pen. I'm not too sure what the like exact name of it is. Maybe later I'll go link it. I'm in love with this pen. It is water based. It is a water based pen. I just found that out. So it actually doesn't really clog like a lot of other pens, like when you're writing and it doesn't, like you have to like scribble, scribble, scribble because it's oil based. This one is a water based. Unfortunately, that means I can't have my sweaty hands when I'm writing on it because I would just like make it leak all over the place. But it flows so much better than a lot of the other pens that I've like had. And I've been on like this pen journey to find my favorite pen. I found her in this. This is my life. I also have my Lamy pen, which is my fountain pen. She is also amazing. I love her so much. She writes so good. But the issue with having fountain pens is a lot of planners don't like fountain pens. Sharpie Etch Gel. You're talking about Sharpie. Oh my gosh. Energel is amazing. I love Energels. But Sharpie pens. Yes. I love that. Don't be afraid to plan to the season of your life. Yes, because from one month to another, it might not even be the same. You might be in a checklist mode one day, next thing you know, you need dailies. It happens. So don't commit. I would just, if you can buy extension packs or refills and stuff and build your own. I am such a firm believer of Franken planning. If you do the dismount systems, Franken planning and bullet journaling, like Bujo. You can just make everything how you need it, stick a bookmark in it, flick back to it when you need to. Yes. Oh, that's smart. You have your holidays and back to schools. Yep. And a tab so you can easily reach for that instead of having to shift through each page. I find that a problem too. Before we get carried away with that, though, Sharpie, those clicky Sharpies? They have a fine tip clicky Sharpie now. I need to find them. Everywhere I go, they're sold out. And I am not spending $11 for one. I just need one. I'm not spending $11 for a whole pack of them. I will find them. Um, yes. Yes, so like slower seasons of life, you might not need a full daily planner for every day of the summer if you're like focusing more on like your kids' schedules and everything. Yeah, the pen. hmm the lady that signed had my discharge papers from the urgent care on the first time I had to go in to get my foot looked at. It was a clicky, it was a fine tip, Sharpie. hmm and I'm on a mission to find it. And like they do sell them in like multi packs and everything, but I just want one specific color. So I'm hoping like maybe Staples, or how they have those display of pens that are in those little grids, and you just like pick the colors you want and then you can scribble all over it, and people usually scribble all over the whole display. Yeah, I'm hoping that I could find one in there eventually. Um Wait, you sent her what? The clicky Sharpie pens? I need to get on this. I just discovered this. I knew they had like the regular Sharpies, like these size Sharpies, but I didn't know they had like the extra the fine tip ones. Like that is very important in life. So important. Hmm. No, they're not S gels. They're not S gels. They're literally these. They're these, but the fine tip one of them, and then they're the clicky ones. They're not as gels, but they're yeah. I find the link and I will post it. I do. We just missed Prime Day. That was like the one place that had it for $11. That was actually in stock. Um, but those clickies, we will track down these clicky Sharpie pens because I need some. I need some in my life, like seriously. Um, yeah. So be flexible with your planner. Don't be too hard on yourself with it because every season of life changes. Your season of life can change by the week. Some weeks you have a really busy week, some weeks you don't have a busy week, and it varies by what you need to put in there and accomplish. It doesn't have to just be just planner. Like today I'm going to go and have lunch, and then I'm going to do something else and whatnot. It can also be like important and other important information. It doesn't have to just be dated stuff. It could be like important things you need to keep track of. Or you can a lot of things are going on right now, like your currently page. That's a big one right now. Like currently I'm listening to this, currently I'm reading this, watching this, I'm like hyper fixated on blah 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 blah. So like just give yourself the permission to have free just to have a free what is that word? Oh, that's smart. Get label stickers from the Dollar Tree so you can cover your mistakes. Yeah, that's one problem that I have. As soon as I like mess up a page, that page is done. So I am a queen of like whiteout and stuff because if I don't white it out, it's gonna bother me. I can't scribble and scratch over it. I try to and I try to be okay with it, but my OCD won't let me walk around with a planner that has like scratches all over it. So I have to like white out it, and sometimes that whiteout strip gets pretty thick on that paper. So I love that. So much good advice. Yeah. You want to also think about like for Charm and Dreams and all of that. It's more on a functional scale. Yeah. I don't I actually like the tape whiteout better than remember the smelly paint on nail polish whiteout. Yeah, I agree. That is a very smart. That is a very good reason. Um, it does look weird with the whiteout, but that's the closest I'm gonna get to the page ever being that white ever again. If I stick a whole sticker over it, for me, I could do that, but then by the time I stick a whole sticker over it, I forget exactly what the heck I was supposed to be writing on it to begin with. That's a good. That's a very good option. Um, Let me know when you find a really good white gel pen because all of my white gel pens don't like me. Like I have like a bunch of white gel pens and they just after a while they just don't like me. But actually, did I see it at Dollar Tree? I might have seen it at Dollar Tree where the white gel pens are pack of two, maybe? Oh no, I don't need it. I don't need I don't need white gel pens. Um but I believe I got was it? It was a Jelly Roll. It was like a off brand of Jelly Rolls, white ones from the Dollar Tree at one point. I think you might be able to find them since it's back to school season. I'm over here like getting all dehydrated while I'm talking. Yeah, find a pen you like. Um, Jess left out the sticky notes. Sticky notes are also very important. Write everything down on a sticky note before you commit it to actual paper. That's also a good one to try to remember. Like you can use all these different accessories and paper stuff. You don't have to just have your planner and like that's it and that's it. You have to like figure out what works for you. And honestly, like I think that's what my issue is that I can't figure out what's in it for me because one week I'm like laying in bed, not able to get out, and that's when I'm like writing constantly in like a journal. Yes. Yes, wax paper, you can go ahead and put that. Jen is a firm believer of using wax paper and to plan your layouts before you actually commit the stickers to layouts if you're going the sticker route. Um, let's see what else. Yeah, you can figure out what you want to work on. If are you a minimalist and you just need to write down a few things every week, or if you're decorative, you could be a maximalist. Oh my gosh, some people love to like be a maximalist when it comes to their planners, which I am not. I am all for that. That is all fun. Like, to have like each box with like a box and a character, and then you handwrite something in there, and then another box and all that. Unfortunately for me, I cannot handle it with too much colors on it like that. I am very basic. I stick with my like I usually pick like 3 or 4 colors for that week or whatever page that I'm doing, and then I will commit it all to that in that one spread. Um, like my one of my this is my work one, and I have one, two, three, four, five, roughly six because the sixth one doesn't really count, but I have 6 colors. I make a little key on the side and then I write down all the colors. So when I touch on that point, then I know exactly what that's for. So say like if you're doing chores, chores can be green and then like reoccurring bills can be in red or something. Paydays can be in blue. That kind of stuff. So just work on it. Don't feel pressured that you need to live up to everybody's standards on social media and Pinterest and all that because honestly, it's not realistic. A lot of them do like all the fancy stuff is more of an outlet and an artistic outlet for them or like memory keeping. But if you're actually focusing on like functionals, like how we do here, then it's more of like, getting everything out onto paper, getting your brain out into paper, and not forgetting things and being able to go back there and check it off your list. So, yeah. Anyways, that was like a good little chit chat of fun things to do, to not feel intimidated by your planner and just getting into it. And then I can't believe we just like got through almost all of the stuff that's going to be released on Wednesday. Some cute fun things also that's coming up. And then that Halloween box, after the Halloween Advent box, it's going to be pre-orders from July 16th until mid-August or so. We're going to start shipping out the if first full week of September. So I believe that's like the week after Labor Day. It's going to all ship then. So everybody will have their Advent boxes before November, October. You'll have it. You'll have your boxes before October, so you can start your Advent box on the 1st of October, which is going to be the 31 days of Halloween. So if you have more questions or anything like that, go ahead and check out the website. I believe the pre-order draft is up there, so you can go ahead and have a look at it and look and see if that's something you're interested in. The rest of the goodies that we chatted about today is going to be up in the shop on Wednesday. So I'm so excited to have that release. It's been a little bit of a while since I've done a launch, so hopefully everybody enjoys these cute little things I have going on. And other than that, it is almost 6 o'clock over here at my time. So that means our hour is up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for the past hour. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Have a wonderful night. Like, comment, subscribe, hang out with me, and all the details and stuff. Linktree is in the description. So you can go ahead and hang out with us on Facebook because I really hang out in Facebook apparently more than I do on YouTube. Alrighty, everybody, have a wonderful night. Have a good night. Bye bye. As soon as I know how to close this, because it's not letting me close it. There you go. Nope. There you go.